Amber Duick is suing Toyota for cyberstalking her in an ad stunt. This is a horrible ad idea.
Okay.
They were trying to promote their Toyota Matrix, and in the process of doing so, they had something known as Your Other You campaign, where you basically go on their website and you set up this whole prank to prank one of your friends, right?
Okay.
It's like Punk'd. Okay, so what was happening is Amber Duick was getting all these emails from a guy who was pretending like he was running away from law enforcement, like he escaped jail and he was running away from police, and apparently he needed a place to crash, and he said, here, I have your address, it's blah, 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 and I'm planning on coming over and staying the night. And he sent her several emails, and she's freaking out. She doesn't know what's going on. Later on, she figures out it's all part of a Toyota stunt. Somebody pranked her through the website. Okay, so she's suing the company for intentional infliction of emotional distress, unfair, unlawful, and deceptive trade practices, and neglect misrepresentation.
So
negligent misrepresentation.
What happened to her? Like before we rule as to whether this is nonsense and she should shut up, what injury did she suffer?
She's saying she suffered from emotional distress.
Why? What happened? The guy did what?
He emailed her several times. It wasn't just once. Several times telling her, I'm going to show up to your house. I'm running away from the law. According to the court document, Sebastian Bowler, that was the guy or the fake guy who was going to come to her house.
He was an Englishman and soccer fanatic with a drinking problem.
Right. And they even created a MySpace, like a fake MySpace for him. Anyway, told the plaintiff that he was on a cross-country trip and would be at her house in a few days. After Bowler wrote that, he'd run into some trouble at a motel. Duick received an email from someone purporting to be a manager of the motel who included a bill to Duick saying she was responsible for a TV Bowler had smashed. So she's like, oh my God, I don't even know this guy. Why am I going to pay this bill? I didn't smash the TV. What's going on? Anyway, do I think she should sue? No, I don't. I don't think she should sue. Look, it was a prank. Pranks suck sometimes. She didn't suffer any damages. I don't think it's that big of a deal. She's suing for $10 million.
Come on. She didn't click on the link. Also, the link in the first email was like, hey, this is a fake. And she never clicked on the link. Mm-hmm. So they made some effort to tell her. I think she's got to get over it.
Am I missing something? I mean, some random person that she didn't know sent her email saying, I'm coming because I'm running from the police and I'm going to be at your house.
Some guy named Sebastian Bowler.
And she actually has never heard of this guy, never had his email, any of that stuff. There's no actual connection. Sebastian's not her friend that's punking her saying, I'm your friend, I'm coming to your house because the police are after me. That's not what happened.
It's an unidentified man sending her emails.
So let's sue somebody for getting a spam email, basically is what this was.
Yeah.
If you don't know the person, you go, oh, this is weird, spam. This is some kind of ad.
Right, but this was specific and threatening.
I guess, look, she has maybe a case because the emails that were sent to her listed her address. So maybe that would cause emotional distress. I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. But I think that she overreacted. These were emails. I would probably automatically assume that it's a prank. Like, why would some random guy, some random 25-year-old Englishman named Sebastian Bowler try to come after me?
And why would a Nigerian send you an email trying to get some money out of you?
Yeah, seriously.
You're going to shoot Toyota there. Why is this what meeting did someone convince some executive at Toyota that this was going to move the Matrix?
Stupid camera.